Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. It's so nice to see you again with us for this week's Explore Tulsa. Now, Stevie, have you ever gone skydiving?
No, Trish, and I've never had the urge to jump out of a moving vehicle either, much less an airplane.
Oh, please. You're 24 times more likely to get hurt in a car crash than you are skydiving. Plus, the free fall is such a great thrill.
I don't know, Trish. I fell out of bed once, and that wasn't any fun at all.
Are you sure you just weren't kicked out of bed? What you need is the help of an expert, like our friends at Skydive Tulsa.
In 1985, Tulsa police officer and I were friends and decided to see what it was about and went and did one. I went from the most terrified I was to the happiest I've ever been in about a 3-second period. There's a local drop zone that had trouble getting pilots, and one of the guys knew I had flown a lot as a kid and asked me to come out, and I'd spent some time packing military drag chutes, so it was a pretty natural evolution to go ahead and start packing and rigging parachutes. One day the owner came in a little less than happy and said, "That's it, I'm selling this place." And I was foolish enough to ask how much and had that much in my checking account, and that was 19 years ago.
This is the first time I've ever went skydiving. Wanted to for a long time, just couldn't because I had kids to raise. When my son wanted to go for his birthday, I said, only if I get to go too.
I used to be in Civil Air Patrol, and we used to watch the air show, and we seen him jump out of the planes all the time, and I always wanted to.
About 1979, I entered the U.S. Army and went to airborne school. That's where I got my first taste of it. And then started in '80, started sport parachuting at one of the clubs there at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And then in '86, I actually became one of the members of the U.S. Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Ended up becoming the team leader for the Gold demonstration team. The Golden Knights were the representatives for the Army, the ambassadors for Army, like the Thunderbirds or Blue Angels. We traveled around to air shows, different sporting events, anywhere we could drop into to get the word out about the U.S. Army.
The training, it was short, but it was very informative. They went over everything, how you're going to get in the plane, out of the plane, what's going to happen. They were very informative of everything that's going to go on before and after to make everything a safe trip.
We're learning how to safely enter and exit the aircraft, any emergency procedures that we may have. Then we're going to learn to connect our equipment together on a tandem system. You're hooked to the front of an experienced tandem master. And about 10,000 feet, you walk out the door and you both free fall down to around 5,000. You deploy your main parachute and you actually help fly the parachute back into the field. So you've got some adult supervision on your first skydive. That way it's not so overwhelming for the individual and they can enjoy the experience a little bit more. And they also get canopy flight time because they're right there helping fly the parachute back into the field.
To me, this has been kind of my give back. It's a way to actually kind of go back and experience your first jump, but being a tandem master, I can actually share that safely with you. And it's also another way that people become to enjoy the sport and go on and learn how to jump by themselves.
Getting ready to do the drop, I was fine with that. First step out is a little scary because you're getting out of an airplane that's flying safely, but after that it's good and you're ready to go and it's awesome. I
don't know, it's hard to say. It's just a great feeling. I enjoyed it.
It's one of those things, if you think you want to do it, then you need to go do it. Because after that, if you like it, you'll continue to do it. If not, you won't, but at least you've done it once in your lifetime.
Just the excitement they have, like I said, kind of brings you back to your first jump, reminds you of why you started. But giving them that experience that I've done for a long time now is the biggest thrill of it.
Sharing it with other folks, that if anybody expresses any curiosity towards it, to share it with them, and it's a lot of fun. It's something you shouldn't keep to yourself.